Morning, everybody. Greetings, screeners. Welcome to another edition of Check It If Collected. Today we're going to be checking out Transformers Prime, Dead End, and Wheeljack. Now, I do not have the box or packaging because I did purchase these used. That's besides the point. Does not matter right now, but let's just go and get into the figures. As you can see, they're rotating around each other, getting ready to see who's the better person or the better bot that is. But again, we'll let them hold off on just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get to this review. As you can see it, Wheeljack right there has his swords pointing out front as if there was some type of jousting, so to speak. And you can say right here, Dead End coming up has his swords in the back to protect himself, which they really don't line up, but that's not the point. Anyways, here's the situation. I really like these figures. I thought they were amazing. I really had to buy them. I had to purchase some stuff, and I got them from really cheap rate. I saw them online, and I just, I really like them. They're just amazing figures. I like them as a car. I mean, I would own one of these if I could afford a vehicle that looks like this. I'm not sure what they're modeled after. There's quite a few different cars I can see in there. There's a Chrysler ME412. I'm sorry, is that Chrysler ME412 or ME412? I'm not exactly sure. The Chrysler supercar that was up a few years ago didn't really do very well and stuff. I see a little bit of I think there's I'm not too exactly sure. Maybe a Fiat. There's other different cars and stuff. There's supercars and everything. Maybe a Lamborghini, Ferrari and stuff that goes in there and stuff. There's quite a few cars I think mashed up in there, but I don't know if it's really modeled after just one vehicle, so to speak, due to issues of people actually looking at it and saying, "Hey, this is my car. You didn't get the license to use this thing. It's whatever." Enough of the rambling and everything. Let's go ahead and get into the review and stop this right about. I'm thinking. Let me see. Did I? Oh, well, you know what? I'll just wait around until it comes and stop right about there. Okay. Now, you see in the back and the front, the little lights, theme, whatever, so to speak. It's cool. I like it. I don't too much care for the open space back there. I do like the spoiler, which is a little bit more definition as far as different color wise. We'll go and turn Dead End around here. He has a little bit more of a different color definition, but he doesn't have too much of the lights. That's whatever and stuff. But he does have the spoiler different color back there. Again, that's me. I'm a stickler about certain things like that, but that is what it is from there. And just because of no reason whatsoever, we're going to toss a little Mega Bloks figure in there so we can have a actual scale of it to human to car. Right here. Give me just a second there. Boom. So it's not bad scale. The car could be a little bit bigger. The vehicles could be a little bit bigger in size, but that's it right next to it. And you're looking at it. And I know a lot of people look at this wise, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop in just right quick. Yeah, let me see. All right, got this here. Picked this up and thought you like that there, and you can see how that goes up. He just fell. He'll be right in the ground there for a second there, and you can see the scale right now is about 1.5 inch. Whatever. Yeah, I like it. That's cool. All right, so go ahead and get him out the way. Move out of the way, a little Mega Bloks figure. Put the space in between. Here we have it with Combiner Wars. Oh man, I completely forgot this name. I think this is Breakdown. Is it Breakdown? I'm pretty sure it did. I'm sorry, it's here. You can see the scale matched up to it, pretty much the same. We're going to go ahead and toss in there Generations Drift, which is one of my favorites, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Everything going squeeze in there. Cool. I like that better more. I actually like that. That's one of my favorites, like top 10 favorites, hands down, no matter what. Go and put the little Mega Bloks figure in there. If he can stand up, I don't have the foot peg with it right now, so he's gonna have to make it do what it do. It probably doesn't help that big Gumby on the back, but it doesn't matter. That's pretty much it. But let's go ahead and get a little spin around, get him out of the way because he's probably gonna fall. And on there's the button. So yeah, you can look at him as different wise, size. You can see what it looks like, back, front wise and stuff. I do think Drift kind of towers over them a little bit, so to speak, just because he more have a better, scale model. But look, it's not his showcase right now. It's Dead End Wheeljacks, but it's whatever. Okay, I'm going to stop it for a second here and probably go ahead and get to the transformation because that's going to take some time and I do not want to burn out in the minutes. And you know, here at JRL Network, I'm here to save time for you. That's just pretty much about it. So, pause for a second. I'm just going to go back and snap my fingers just like... And here they are, screeners in robot mode. Anyways, yes, folks, so here they are, transformed screeners and meters. I try to say I was going to address you guys more, but at the same time, it's just all to it. Forgive me if I forgot you just for a few seconds, but now we're going to go and hop into this. Anyways, people, this is probably one of my favorites transformation vehicles because I think they just make sense. That's just me. As you can see a bit of articulation as they're down on one knee, standing up, ball joints, you know, ratchets alike. There is a bit of a ratchet movement in here in the vehicle right here, which will be the hood, but that is, you know, maybe you like it, maybe not. I've had some issues with it because it doesn't always go down, but that's besides the point. And before anybody say anything, the reason why his arm is like that versus, you know, these little scales and stuff that's put down there, if you could tell, there's a little bit of things I do a little different with it because you could be able to see with them. The main thing that I always preach is that whatever vehicle or whatever toy, whatever build that you have, you kind of make it your own. That's just it. That's the bottom line. So what I did was, I thought it was very innovation on my part, is left his arm not transform all the way because it almost like a shield, as if he would use it for a shield, and that's why I kind of left it like that, and that's why it kind of is protruding out to showcase it just a little bit. But that's just me. That's what I do, people. I try to make it as unique as I can as possible. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I'm sorry, screeners. Thank you so much. Anyways, see if we can go ahead and stop just for a second. Make sure we get the spot and get a marker, the marker. Yay. Well, not really. Anyways, a little bit more. Yeah, we got it. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. But you can see them right now. Basically, you have the blades here. You have the bend into the legs, which is not a ratchet. It's just a regular, bar motion action. The legs can extend out, turn, twist. There is no hip movement, not really. There's a little bit there, but you can just use the legs to get his hips going on. The arms does come out and about. The hood here kind of flips around and makes the shin so-called into knee type slash thing. There is kind of a bit of a ratchet there. You can hear a little bit of crank, but the vehicle, they are kind of loose on it, but each transformer is the same, so it's whatever. But let's go ahead and toss in Drift right quick and look at him size compared to the rest. Yeah, so if he's gonna stay up there, he probably won't because he's got some horrible feet. But yes, you can see the height comparison and also the difference in height between the vehicles, and these are deluxe models. They're just made by different companies, manufacturers, or whatever the deal may be, or however they do the full scale of what they have one versus the other. I really love the figures. I think they make sense. Drift is kind of a pain to transform in some cases because he's got these weird moving parts with these ball joints, whatever, but that's just me, or all this. I mean, I don't know. And no, I don't. And where did Drift go? Why is that Mega Blocks? It doesn't matter. Anyways, folks, Transformers Prime, Wheeljack, and Dead End, sorry. Love the figures. Think they're amazing. I think their transformation makes sense. I don't too much care for how long the arms are. Almost the scale of the body. Whatever. Listen, hey, whatever. That works for something. Whatever. It works for some people. Doesn't work for me. I'm just saying. Well, without further ado, here at the JRL Network, you know you have more to view. So let's see what these things can do. Okay, screeners, hope you guys appreciate that little stop motion I had there. As always, thank you for the watch. I will try to keep the stop motion actually separate from the rest of the reviews. JRL Network Motions, you should see that. Yeah, folks, that's pretty much about it. Screeners, do what you do as long as you do it well. I'm JRL Network, and I am out.